Alright, I figured everybody would be interested in kind of a tour of the house. Let me get a little light on the subject. Never mind, Max may not be cooperating for it. Looks like we'll be okay for a moment. Alright, I'm starting at the very north end of the house. This is a shotgun house, meaning it is a straight line from one end to the other. It runs north to south. Not very big, but pleasant for what we need. The door hanging here is Becca's robe. Baby supplies on pretty much everything. And Max, Mommy, Daddy's spot, which is actually surprisingly large at the moment because Becca can't roll around. Normally I get about 2 inches. Computer. My jacket's hanging on the armoire. 4 drawers. 2 doors. That's the entrance and exit to the hallway. We won't be taking that one at this moment because I don't want to let the cats in here. Instead, we're going to shortcut through the bathroom. And nice and simple right off the bedroom. Makes life so much easier on Becca. She has very little that she has to walk. Granted, the doctors say that walking would be good for her, but at the same time, it's rather painful. I know the light's gone down. I just killed the light in the bedroom. Now we're going to go out through this door into the hallway, and we're going to find 2 of my fuzzy sons waiting for me. Susie has been screaming his head off. That's the black one. He misses his daddy. The orange and white one is Neppy. And the mouthy orange one down here, this is Otum. And they so want in the room. Heat is right outside the bedroom. Not a big deal. Nice and quiet. Thermostat right on the wall. Again, don't have to go too far. Filing cabinet. Front door. Now to give you reference to where we were, I'm rotating the camera and looking north. That is the bedroom door that I said we would not be going out. So the armoire is on the other side of that door and to the right, and the bay windows that are at the head of the bed are directly ahead of us. Max would be in the door and to the left. And I just got my hand in the way of the camera, not too smart. Anyway, now we're going to turn around here. So again, front door, continue rotating. Now we are into the living area. Living room. Bookshelves. Our entertainment system. Now I want to point something out that I didn't take the time to point out in the bedroom. Above the entertainment system, right up there. Security camera. Right at the top of the screen here. And there's a different style security camera. There's actually 3 of the different style security camera in the house. Behind the couch, Becca's workstation. And right above Becca's workstation, hanging on the wall next to the speaker that the kitties have gotten lopsided, you'll see a rotating camera. It's actually sitting still at the moment, but that camera can rotate 355 degrees from left to right and 190 degrees front to back, allowing it to see pretty much every area of the house. Why this is important? Because with Bambino home, I want to be able to make sure everything's okay from when I'm at work. This also gives us closed-circuit TV baby monitoring inside the house. Now, my landlord has an interesting taste I have yet to figure out. He's got carpet in the kitchen. Most people would not do that. Tile or such would be appropriate, but whatever. I know it's kind of a mess out here. Unfortunately, haven't really had a chance to clean, and there's Susie still trying to get in the pictures. Susie's rather upset because right now we are locking the kitties out of the bedroom and he is used to sleeping with Daddy 24/7. He always has access to Daddy. I do like this setup. No bending or stretching. There's the oven up at chest height. There is our stove, which still has things on it from last night's dinner that I haven't had a chance to wash. I came home exhausted. The kitty's favorite perch right by the window. We have our laundry area. And our breakfast area, which currently has laundry on it. Oh, won't go. I guess it's our dinner table and all. Dining room table, that's the phrase I'm looking for. Alright, and now we are headed to Max's room. So we've moved completely south across the house. And in we go. There's the bassinet that Becca's mom bought us. That bassinet actually turned out to be a problem for Becca. It sits lower than the pack and play, and with having had surgery, she can't bend over to reach it. So that wasn't going to work. But that's okay. We have the pack and play in the bedroom. Coming in the door immediately to my right is an armoire with space underneath for shoes and such. The block of wood you see sitting there. The door is not completely properly plumb, and so it will swing itself closed. The block of wood is just to prop the door open. In all reality, I redid the door. It doesn't swing closed anymore. I just been too lazy to move the block of wood. It's not hurting anything. It's back in the shoe station, so who cares? We have mirror, light, lots of baby supplies, and an open area that, I guess this is supposed to be a makeup station or such. This is technically the master bedroom, although it is the same size as the other bedroom. But this one has two armoires, and hiding down below behind the bassinet is 4 drawers, of which you can see 2. Because of the full wall armoires, this room actually has less space than the other room. Hence why we chose to use the other room for us. Cats are rather upset, but this is a no kitty room. Okay, we have the crib, which I will admit right now is kind of a mess. We've been chucking baby supplies and all in it as needed, just to have a place for them. But we've got crib with changing station. Max should be in here in a few weeks. Hoping he'll start sleeping more regularly through the night, not having to get up and bottle feed every 2 hours. Once we get to that point, he'll be in here. This is probably not the greatest design in the world, but since Max can't exactly reach to pull it off the wall for right now, you'll note I have a power strip strung from here up here. It is tacked to the wall with clips that make it very difficult to pull off the wall. Those clips are all, by the way, screwed directly into a stud. So, yeah, even I couldn't pull those off the wall. But by putting the power strip up here, it puts it out of Max's reach. You'll also notice on the strip here that funny little light. That is a night light at night, and it gives quite a bit of light. So it lights the room nicely without being too bright as to wake Max up. On the other hand, it allows Becca or somebody to see when they're working in here. The other thing is, right above it, another one of our security cameras. This ties into the home security, and by the way, there's one directly above the bed in Becca's and my room. In the corner here, we have a little nightstand and clock. Car seat sitting on a little bed. The bed, of course, is here. If one of us needs to be down here with Max, say, oh gee, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's time for Max to take a nap. We can put Max down, and then we can put Becca down. And both can nap. Now, this is the door we came in. Right beside it is another door. That leads into a bathroom that at the moment I'm kind of using as a storage area. Max is far too small to be able to make use of the bathroom, so I'm just storing baby supplies and such in here. But we've got a nice stand-up shower, and it all works really well. Now throughout the house, I've actually gotten installed, and yes, I just turned out the light in here so we can head back out. Considering that we are prone to power outages, hiding throughout the entire house, I have a series of small, not very big, very cheap, $10 emergency lights. And these are wonderful. If the power should happen to go out, each light is about 25 watts. Now the one in Max's bedroom isn't quite as bright. I didn't like it for the majority of the house. However, it was again about enough power that you could see comfortably in the room to deal with an emergency. But this is the house. Nothing spectacular, but we're happy with it. By the way, anybody familiar with WoW will recognize the black emblem on the wall that Becca painted. Anybody familiar with anime should recommend the one on the right that I did. But of course, not many people will get those. We have kitty fountains throughout the house. In fact, I've got one in the living room that is being rather complainative. I need to fill it. The cats are fed at high points throughout the house. One in the living room, one on the bar. Slow it down, Michael. One up on top of the TV stand. This is for that point where Max starts crawling. It gets them up out of his reach to keep food out of him. Litter boxes, as you can see by the TV set, there are 4 of them in the house, all enclosed, so the cats can get in. They have a door on them, however, that if you don't press on it the right way, which a cat would push on it the right way, but not a baby, they can't be opened. So, nice little trick. Keep kid out of litter. But there's the tour of the house. Not much of a yard to speak of. We are living in a mobile home, so can kind of see out the window here. It's a little dirty. Well, it's actually a lot wet because it rained last night. There's the stairs for the front and my front of the van. And there's a house over there. This trailer stands right behind. But we do have a nice open field off over here between us and the next mobile home. So we actually do have a nice little area where we can picnic and hang out as a family. All in all, I'd say we got lucky. This is a very nice place. We have a very good landlord. It's a little slow on to get it done at times, but we'll be okay. Anyway, I'm going back in to take care of my son and upload videos.